Not video, but just the song. You have it?
I do. What do you want to do with this song?
Sure. Look, this is our song, the opening. We did a full version of the song. We don't have an opening like a video, but we have the song.
Well, we can do it later. It doesn't need to be right at the beginning.
I mean, you just put this. It's kind of confusing because
Why?
you should have announced it first.
Okay, guys, I'm announcing. Secondly, that was the song. After, that was the song. We know nada.
From our podcast.
The Oscars. Let's
Wow.
talk about the Oscars.
From water to wine to wine.
Right,
to
because we're
water.
already talking about the fitness. And then since we don't have a lot of time, yeah, the Oscars. Last time we were doing the test, I was going to say, do you know who's nominated for the Oscar, this and this and that? Like, we did not know. And I always like to watch the Oscars. I used to have an Oscar party, Oscar parties, like popcorn and like just people get together, friends, and just to watch the Oscars.
Popcorn. Ugh.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then yesterday, I didn't, I was like, I forgot about the Oscar zone.
When
And you
say-
guys are watching.
When you say yesterday, let's just say it's on Sunday, the day of the Oscar, right?
The day of the Oscar.
Yeah, because we don't know yesterday.
Yeah, what day it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, today is my father's birthday.
So it's, you must say what day is today.
Happy birthday, Dad! I love
then
you,
you-
Dad. Happy birthday. You're the best. You're everything.
Then you should say what day is today.
And you're so cute.
Because whoever sees that, the day that they see the video, because this is recorded,
Okay.
right?
I guess, yeah.
It's recorded. So.
Why are you telling the secret? This is live. Of course it's not live.
It should be a secret.
It's live at now. Here.
It's live here. It's happening right now. So when it's happening to you, that's going to be live to you.
We're going all over the place. Anyway, so the Oscars I always like to watch. And yesterday I forgot. I passed by the living room. You guys are watching the Oscar. I was like, oh, the Oscar is on. I say, okay, I'm going to get food because I want to eat. And then all of a sudden I hear, no, oh, wow. And then I watched the replay. And I was like, that was a stage, right? That was a joke. And you're like, yeah, that was a joke.
What?
The Will Smith and Chris Rock. I thought it was staged.
That's all we're
First.
going to remember from this Oscar, from the Oscar for 2022.
I have the video. You want to see it?
No, why? It doesn't not necessarily. Everybody has seen
I
that.
don't know. I have the video. But anyway, I think everybody saw that. And it's so embarrassed to rewatch that. It's so embarrassed, the whole thing. It gives me like, I just don't like it. I don't like violence. I don't think it's justified in either way. This is just my opinion. I don't think he meant it to make fun of whatever, but I don't think he justified what he did at all. Do you think he did?
No, violence is never the answer.
Putting yourself in his shoes with all the stress,
Putting yourself in the shoes.
putting yourself in his shoes,
Violence is never the answer.
No,
right?
it's not. But
So see the world that we live. It's. I mean,
you know what?
people gonna
I think
remember-
he screwed up so bad.
yeah, that's all they're gonna remember from the rest of his life. Like, well, some people know they're trying to erase that.
They do.
They'll try to the people who supports him, who loves him, who agree with his action, will say people will remember him for the artist that he is, like for everything that he has produced, everything that that brought us joy, happiness, because he's also a motivational speaker. He speaks, he motivates people, and
How much
a lot of
pain?
a lot of children.
Okay, but for him to do that, how much pain he have? Because he is probably in pain. And something hurt him. He was like, you can see from his speeches, I mean, something really hurting him.
No. Well, it hurt because...
Not just that, you know what I'm saying?
At that moment...
That's just a build-up.
At that moment, you realize, what have I done?
Okay.
That cry, the tears, it's a tears of someone who I have done something that I should have never done.
Yeah, but he didn't apologize to him.
He didn't apologize because when you're proud, that's proud. You are proud. And he, the people, I mean, I don't want to say that he poses as someone enlightened, like someone who has a purpose in this world, which is to motivate people, to bring people to, better state of mind, healthier. But what he did there, it was... Okay, everybody goes through things.
Right.
See, because I'm not here condemning, just saying like it was unacceptable, which, I mean, should have not happened. But
never.
Everybody goes through moments when you are provoked. Sometimes the lion, the animal inside of you, comes out. You understand? Because see, the animal on him came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of people don't realize that. That's not the answer. But
Right.
what's behind the reasons and everything that makes one do something like that?
Yeah.
It's sometimes you cannot control yourself. You go and react to a challenge, to something that is in front of you, and that reaction is fear. He says love. Love make you do crazy things, but it was not love. It was fear. For you to attack someone physically or even verbally, it's not love. It's a state of fear. Because you're trying to defend something. And then you say, my family, I'm defending my wife. I'm standing, showing, that I love my wife. It would be much better if, at the end when he won the Oscars, in his speech, he would mention something about the inappropriate joke.
I thought about that when
that
you
would
say
be much more powerful than make this statement.
He says something about like, because you're a celebrity in Hollywood, and people make fun of you, jokes about you, and you're supposed to, think is okay. You just have to pretend it is okay. It's not okay. That's what he said. Something in that line. Quote. Don't quote me on that, but that's on that line.
He also, I saw that he apologized for Chris Rock on social media. Twitter, whatever
or
it
something,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if anyone pay attention on his last line of his text, saying, in a world of kindness and love, there's no place for violence. I think that's what he said. I'm not.
I can't find out, but keep going.
I think that's what he say. And I don't know if anyone realized like what he has said on this. In a world of kindness and love, do we live in a world of kindness and love? There's no place for violence. When we always see, I mean, no, I'm not saying always see, but we see a lot of violence. You know, we are not so kind and so loving.
Yeah.
And that was yesterday what happened. That it was not being kind and loving.
It's just like such a bad time for, you know, we just want to watch something on TV and then
We want to distract ourselves because there's a lot of things going on. Pandemic, war.
it's there again.
No, I mean, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of things happening. It's real.
No, I know.
And it's affecting us all. So we want to go and distract a little bit, you know, relax. And all of that kind of is related to everything that is happening.
People,
you know, we getting more and more less patient.
Yes.
We are losing, you know, we are losing
Yes.
our ways of, I mean, I don't think we ever had really like a control of ourselves, but now it's just going to an extreme, and that it's interesting. I feel like talking about those things, it kind of, that's the therapy, right? That's the
I hope so.
That's the releasing of the energies and bringing you to understand of the whole picture of the world, and it kind of puts you in a different place. Because if you join their party, then you're part of the confusion.
Release your demons.
And going over this the whole picture of what's going on, it's knowing nada. No?
Yeah.
Okay, did I went in a different direction?
Yeah,
now?
you're going there, but you know, well, too bad. I think the person that's gonna get hurt the most here is gonna be Will Smith. He's gonna. Oh man, that's his night. He win. He
will be remembered.
He win.
For that,
and
except from their fan base, which is trying to cheer him up, and but the man, kids looking upon him, the people looking upon him and get inspired by him, watch his movies. He has great content online about inspiration and motivating people to, you know, believe in themselves.
Well, before you go too far on this, let me just explain. When I say it was his night and he win, what I'm saying is he planned his whole life for that. I'm not saying that he did a good job or he win. He planned his whole life for that. Like, want to win an Oscar. Worked so hard for that moment, for that night, for that day. He made that time. And that night about that, which is, Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it's his choice, I guess. I mean, maybe he choose that way.
No, I mean, it's
out of control.
No, it is a moment that, like I say, everybody has been through, even the most controlled person. You know, there's moments in life that you're put in a corner and you fall. You do something stupid. And I mean,
well, some people
it's not, I'm not saying to defend him and say that everything is okay, pass the hand on his head. But I don't think it's also right to condemn and, in a sense, we are human beings and we make mistakes.
And everybody does.
So, I mean, according to the law, right,
Yes.
you would, not according to the law, because I don't know if there's law, but the law that human beings have created is to, when someone do something like that, they need to pay for it. Either remove his statue.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Wait, either that or somehow like call him to justice. to respond
That's
for his
already,
actions.
yeah, that's already,
Sure, I'm just saying. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm just saying the world that we live. For you and me, if we do something like that, we would pay. We would probably go to jail or something. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the whole thing about the Oscars and about the what happened is not for me to like justify or like see what was behind this story or anything. It was just like, damn, I just want to watch the Oscar and I have to watch that, and I was like, whoa, I can't believe that's happening. It's like live TV. Is it even embarrassed to like, you know?
Yeah, when you say like happening live
Talking
TV,
about this now.
but this thing happens in a lot of places. You go to nightclubs, you go to bars. Someone goes and say, look into your wife, right?
You're right.
So this happens everywhere.
You're
But
right.
they happen on live TV.
That was his nightclub.
Exactly. They're superstars. They're supposed to be in a different level. They're enlightened people. You know, they are not humans. They are whatever from a different planet. So you expect them to be perfect. And when they do something that we actually can do, we're like, whoa, can't believe they did that.
I really didn't like that happens on the Oscar night, especially that now people giving attention to this much more than what's going on in the world. It's like,
Yes, I mean,
it's kind of
the Antarctica, the North Pole or South, whatever. It's 70 degrees right now. It's melting, and that's gonna
Ukraine.
Ukraine, the
The
war.
war.
Yeah. So there's a lot of
Virus.
bad things happening, and then, but it's exciting.
No, let me slap someone in the face. Like, no,
It's
that's
exciting.
like I'm gonna show the whole world. I mean, he's probably not thinking. He was on live TV. I can't imagine what comes to his mind to do that.
But in a point,
You know what I'm saying?
In a sense, see, I like to see the picture from various points of view, different points of view. Not just see, whoa, what happened, and just go quickly and judge. Should have not done that, or he was right for doing that. We living now, not just now more than ever, but this has always existed. We make fun of other people. We are creatures, kind of people that we joke about other people's disabilities, race, sexual orientation, or religion. We make fun of people. We talk bad about other people. The majority of people, at some point in their life, they have make fun. Maybe it was not in purpose, but even like unconsciously they have said something that they were not aware of what they were saying, but it was offensive.
Right.
So we always been like that for thousands of years. We've been doing that, and now in the era of social media, of computers and information going so fast, is getting more and more in our faces. So we're all getting like hurt with all this thing. I'm not saying that I should go and stop talking, saying, making jokes, but people are feeling for those jokes that we are making.
Right.
And it's kind of like some people want to do that. They just don't have the courage to go up on the stage or go in front of the person and do something like that. But they are talking verbally, which everybody's going to say that's the right approach. If you're not happy with something, go and talk. But we have been talking so much about things and very little changes. So when something kind of like this happens, that someone goes and takes this kind of attitude, it kind of, if you have seen from a different point of view, because I don't know if anyone has seen from the point of view that I've seen, you kind of like, whoa, maybe, I should control my tongue, my ways of thinking, and put myself in other people's shoes. because we don't do that.
Right, but the excuse is he's a comedian. He was making a joke.
Okay, because
What do you expect from a
another
comedian?
excuse
You
too
know
is
what I'm
the
saying?
freedom of speech. No,
Okay.
see, because we
You say whatever you want.
say whatever you want. Everybody should have freedom of speech. You should be free to speak. But the moment, I believe, the moment that whatever you're saying is hurtful, hurting people,
Yeah.
putting people down, that is not you're not really free. You're acting from fear, because freedom really means love. If you're free, you love. Am I going a different direction here?
I guess. I don't know.
No. See, when you're free to talk, when you're really free, you will be very careful with your words.
Yeah.
But see, we'd say free. I'm free to say what the heck I feel like saying,
Okay.
and that means even saying something that's gonna. put
That's
you down.
love?
That's not freedom.
Oh, okay.
That's not freedom. To the real sense, the real meaning.
Say
of the word.
whatever you want is not freedom.
It's not. It feels like freedom because I can
Yes,
go
you
and
can
say
say whatever you want.
But it's not really, because you're acting from a prison of fear.
And then you're going to get hurt too. So you're going to be, either way,
You get-
that's going to hit you.
Yeah, you're gonna attack. You might get some punches there, but
Right.
sooner or later you're gonna get hit
So
back.
be kind is the best way.
Be kind,
Because
love,
be
act-
kind.
Yes.
You know,
I mean, but see, comedians or anyone who works in the
But-
in the entertainment industry or in the news, the social media, they get their content, they get the word out, they get their views by judging someone else.
yeah.
If you go and being kind doesn't bring the views. Being loving, compassionate doesn't bring subscribers.
But-
What brings
Breathe.
a lot of attention and a lot of views is on the face. That brings the whole world to go and watch. 15 million people watched yesterday.
Oh, no, yeah, it was the record of, let's watch the Oscar now.
Yes. So see,
When I see that happen, I was like, what? Will Smith is a smart guy. He was not doing that for advertisement, like, hey, let me do this public in the world. He was here I am being kind to you, Chris Rock, laughing at your joke. Okay, let's put it
because
this
he
way.
laughed at his
Right.
joke at first.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Right.
being kind because you're being funny. But then why do you have to make fun of me and my family for the whole world laughing at me right now? So then he's thought maybe that's not funny anymore.
I know, but see, every
You know what I'm
Oscar,
saying?
every entertainment celebration, I always seen people on the stage making fun of people
I
on the
know, but
on
don't
the
you
audience,
think-
and also people.
All right, but don't you think now? Do you think
Times are changing. That's
do
what
you
I'm
think
saying.
even though okay, so maybe now is a time for the comedians find another way to make things funny without mocking other people.
Comedians have gone, because that's the thing. They start with something light. The old days, it was light comedian, type of comedian, more smart or light, something not talking personally. It gets to a point that you have to involve. You keep involving,
But I think they
and then
are.
you go to extremes. You go to all kinds of subjects, topics, just to get people's attention.
But I see that change. I see that swift on the comedians now. They say, well, it is okay to make fun of myself. So they start making fun of them.
That's better.
You know
Make
what
fun
I'm
of
saying?
yourself.
And then the stories they have,
The moment that but see,
and sometimes they have stories that maybe they ask permission to bring mother and dad to the conversation, but they bring funny stuff that happens to them live. to life. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I'm going to make fun of that person, this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like I make fun of myself. Maybe that's the evolution. I think everything could be prevented from yesterday. Like they have to have someone
Everything
reading.
could be prevented. What do you mean?
Yeah, someone have to read the jokes before, and they have to
No,
like.
they have
Are we
always
okay
made,
with this or
they
not?
have always made jokes.
Why are we talking about that still anyway?
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it, right? I mean,
Sure. But anyway, guys, go out there and be kind to each other.
that's the message of Shakaboom, bringing people together through dance, fitness, our workouts. That's what we do, and making the world a better place for you and for me. And for the
I know those lyrics. Stop it. This is the lyrics of a song.
Oh no, I thought it was my original thought. Yeah. No?
Guys, see ya.